Real deal, Lanita Gill. And I'm back with another reaction. And this time my reaction is on Alexis Ware. Yes. Yes, people. Yes. Now, this is awareness for Alexis, right? So, let's talk. Okay? Let's talk. Now, let's talk. Alexis Ware phone, Alexis phone recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15, people. Let me say that again. Think about it. Alexis Ware phone recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. on January the 30th. Now, let me get... Oh, I can't even use my phone. I need to Google and put in my phone when she left 7-Eleven. Alexis must drove 30 miles to Abbeville at 8:15. She had to get to Abbeville. Okay? Listen, ladies, okay? This was on January the 30th. And a highway camera picked her car that same night going into Augusta, Georgia. Hold on, y'all. I need to get a pencil and I need to get an ink pen. Hold up. I need to write it down. I need to write this down. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I need to write something down. I got to add it to my timeline. Okay, think about that, what I just said, people. Think about what I just said, and we'll be right back. Get some paper. Okay? Let's add that to our timeline. The timeline getting kind of wide a little bit. Okay? Let's add this. Let's add this information to our timeline. All right, people. Okay. Okay. I'm adding this information to my timeline, so I can go back and re-step these moments. Okay. All right. Let me get my timeline. My timeline is very important to me in keeping up with Alexis Ware. Okay? 1 second, y'all. And y'all think about it. Y'all ain't in no hurry. Stop being in a hurry trying to solve a case and you can't do it like that. Y'all slow down somewhere. Sit down and slow down. Okay. I'm about to add this to my timeline. Okay. It says, okay. I'm about to make another timeline, okay? Okay. I'm about to create another timeline. It says, okay. Alexis Ware phone. Let's say Ware's. That's her name. Ware's phone recorded her location. $30 away in Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. January the 30th. Okay? I'm going to create this and then we're going to go back and see what I have compared to what they have. Okay? All right. The highway camera. Let me put the highway. Let me write this down. So the highway camera. Right, highway cameras with an S, picked up her car that same night. It's a lot going on that night, y'all. Going to Augusta. Okay. All right. And put another line. And we're going to say, and returning to South Carolina Atlanta. Okay. The next Wednesday. The next Wednesday. February. What is this March right here for? Then it has March the 3rd, 2022. Why is that right there, y'all? Hold up. Let me see something. I don't understand why is this right here. Okay. Okay. Now, this is what we had so far, y'all. This is what we have so far. We got that car. Alexis, okay, Ware's phone recorded her location. Abbeville. Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Okay. Okay. Ware's phone recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:30 p.m. January the 30th. And hold on for a minute. Let me look at my timeline. Okay. We're going to go back to the timeline. 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. January the 30th. Now, let me look at my timeline, y'all. Hold on. Let me look at my timeline. What I got on January the 30th. On January the 30th, on this time, on that same timeline I've been using. Let me see what we had on there. Happened on the 30th. On the 30th. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Remember, I'm updating something. It said that Ware's phone recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:30 p.m. on January the 30th. Now listen to what I'm about to say now. Y'all kind of help me think. Okay? On my timeline that I'm looking at, I add this to the timeline, y'all. I add this to the timeline. Okay? On January the 30th, on this timeline, on January 29th, she talked about being followed. Saturday, she cried. She felt something was going to happen. The next day, on the 30th, she vanished. That's what they were saying at first. Now, on the 30th, on my other time sheet, on my second time sheet, she met the daddy at the 7-Eleven on the 30th. Is that Abbeville? On the 30th, on that Sunday, on the 30th, y'all, she was at the 7-Eleven. So they recorded her location in Abbeville, 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:30 p.m. on the 30th. So she met at the 7-Eleven. So when she left 7-Eleven, she must went to Abbeville. That's what's going on right here. So when she left 7-Eleven, when she left 7-Eleven, her car was spotted 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:30 p.m. Okay? Whatever happened whatever went on in Abbeville, okay, the highway cameras, this happened the same night, y'all. The highway cameras, they said cameras, so they saw something. Picked up her car that same night going to Augusta. When the car went to Augusta, it returned to South Carolina the next Wednesday, February, and then they got it had to been March. That's March the 3rd. That was on March the 3rd. I don't know where they got February right there. If that next Wednesday was March the 3rd. So I'm gonna move that February. I got a question. On that same night that the cameras picked her car up going to Augusta. And it returned back to South Carolina the next Wednesday, March the 3rd. Who was driving that car? Only people know who was driving that car is the investigation, the FBI. Our thing is when Alexis left 7-Eleven, after 7-Eleven on the 31st, no concern, never called. Why didn't Alexis call her family on the 31st? Y'all get what I'm saying? Why? Okay, if she was gone on the 30th, the 31st, they haven't even heard from her. That's weird. That's weird. And then they spotted her car. Her phone recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:30 p.m. January the 30th. Alexis was doing a whole lot that night, that day. When she left uh, the baby daddy, that's, wait a minute, it got to be February. That was, I don't know why March the 3rd right there. It got to be February, y'all, because she was missing in January. That Wednesday, the next Wednesday, it was in February. Okay, like when she returned to South Carolina the next Wednesday, that was February. That wasn't March. Yeah, that was February. Okay, because on February the 9th, the car was in the hunting field. Okay, so looking at my time, that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm concentrating. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got into a zone. Uh, so that means that on January the 30th, I'm looking. Let me turn this way for y'all. That means on January the 30th, she met him at that 7-Eleven. When she left the 7-Eleven, her phone picked her up going to Abbeville. Her phone picked her up going to Abbeville, y'all, on January the 30th at 8:15. Okay, picked up going to Abbeville, 8:15 on January the 30th. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. The highway camera picked her car that same night going into the. Who did Alexis go pick up the ride with her? She ain't got no business riding like that by herself, but some women do. Some women do. What'd she go to Abbeville for, y'all? I'm gonna put a question mark right there. She went 30 miles to Abbeville for a reason. Then she picked the highway camera, picked her car up the same night going to Augusta. Remember, she spoke her dance place, said that he did speak to her. So is that the reason why she went to Augusta? It's a dance place in Augusta. So whoever this person is went to Augusta. They left Abbeville going to Augusta. So they went to pick something up. They went to drop something off, and they came back home. When they came back, that car returned back to South Carolina the next Wednesday. Alexis didn't want that car no more, so who was driving the car? Who was driving that car? Because on February the 9th, the car was in Montgomery. Who was driving, who was riding with Alexis? Who was chilling with Alexis? Because I'm going to tell you, Going all that back and forth like that. I don't care if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. She should have been in the car with somebody. A lady, she a woman. But maybe she used to riding by herself. Now, February the 9th, her car was found. You know what? You know something about this case? We ain't got no time. That's the first time I put a time on this map, on my timeline. And when he said that he met her, when TJ met her. So now, 11:30 walk, west side. God, 4 minutes later. What this is? What the real is? Okay, this make D. Hold on, y'all. This make D. So I got A, B, C, D sheet. Okay, y'all got it. Y'all got what's going on. Y'all got what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let me repeat. What I'm looking at now is telling me that what I'm Alexis' phone recorded her location at a. Why does this thing keep doing it? Hold on, y'all. On my timeline, Alexis talk about on the 29th being followed. If Alexis being followed and January the 30th, she met at the 7-Eleven. She was crying because she been followed. And she could have been followed. Folk probably trying to... You know when you do wrong, you know you supposed to get these folks your car. You she probably owe on that car. You know what I mean? Like a payment, car payment. You know, you be trying to hide them cars sometimes. You know what I mean? But they don't realize them cars supposed to have a track on them. See, like I said, and I always said it. That's a 2019. If she make a car payment, it's a tracker on it. I don't care what y'all say. The people at the car place can track their cars. I'm not dumb. Okay. January the 30th, she met at the 7-Eleven. January the 29th, she was talking about being father and Saturday crying. She felt something was going to happen to her. Why was something going to happen to her? Because on the 30th, she met up with the baby daddy. And her phone, she left there, and her phone traced her going 30 miles away from Abbeville. I wish I could go on my phone. Away from Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. 8:15 going away from Abbeville. I wish I can look at my GPS away from Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. on January the 30th. So that means that Alexis went missing from Abbeville 8:15. She went up to Augusta, and the car came back. When was the car at the mama house? What date was that red car in front of the mother's house? We got some missing answers. Where, what time, okay? What time would the car? When was the car at the house, and when did it disappear from the house? If Alexis wasn't in the car, y'all get me? Y'all understand what I'm saying? If Alexis was telling everybody to go get the car, they can get the car at her mama's house. What car Alexis was in? Y'all see what I'm saying? If they saw her car, if the police saw her car, this is crazy. If the police saw the girl car on the camera, when did if Alexis went missing on the 30th in the car, how is the car at the mama house? This is crazy. Who's driving Alexis' car? Y'all see what I'm saying? If Alexis left in the car with the baby dad, and she been missing, because they said she was missing. If she's driving the car, how is the car back down at the mama's house? Who took it down there? That ain't making sense. I'm trying to make it make sense, y'all. I'm trying to. It ain't working. It ain't working. And it got right here, since her disappearances on January the 30th from the 7-Eleven on the Highway 29 North in Anderson County, a lot has happened. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. I just said that. It's a lot happened. She can't be everywhere. When she left on the 30th, when she was on January 3rd, when she met him at the 7-Eleven, she left out going to, the car was spotted in Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. on the 30th, on the same day. Then the car was caught on the camera going into Augusta and returning back out of South Carolina. So, after I just read what I read, since her disappearance on January the 30th from 7-11 on Highway 20 North in Anderson County, a lot has happened. Alexis' red Honda sedan was found near Georgia state line. I have a question. When did she tell the girlfriend to go get Alexis to go get the car? I need a timeline for that. When did she tell Alexis that Alexis was talking? They claim Alexis was on the ring talking, telling Alexis she can get the car. And then she told the brother he can have in the car down to mama house. How did the car get back to her mama house if the car was located in McCormick County, Georgia, wherever? Alexis' red Honda sedan was found near the Georgia state line. The FBI got involved. And still, LSA says they don't feel any closer to answers. This is crazy. It don't seem like it's getting close to no answer because it ain't making sense. It's not making sense. Somebody playing with them. How I'm going to tell y'all to go pick up a car and Alexis got the car? That ain't making sense. They just said the car was spotted in Augusta. They just said that. And it came back from South Carolina on that Wednesday. So what she do? Take the car down her mama's house? And then the car was found, the sedan was found in McCormick? What happened? The LSA said out her mouth that she told her to come get the car. What was Alexis driving? How many sedans do she have? 2? They ain't making sense, y'all. They ain't making sense. It's not making sense. This ain't no joke, now. This is not a joke. This is crazy. Why did they take that car to McCormick, y'all? We got to do some traveling. We need to Google it. McCormick County is a county located in the U.S. state of South Carolina. As of the 2018 census estimate, its population was 9,410, which is not enough people, making it the second least, populous county. Why did they take that car to that country place right there? What goes on down in McCormick, South Carolina? Do they hang out right there? McCormick was a significant place in the history of the hunt for gold in the United States. William Burkhart's Dorn searches for gold. Okay, they going through the history, y'all. We don't want to go through that. I don't want to confuse y'all. Now, one thing I want to know, how large is McCormick? 4.0 miles. Hmm. This ain't sounding right, y'all. This ain't making sense. Think about what I just said. I just broke it down. I just broke something down that can't be explained. I just broke it down, and then I'm gonna get off of here, and then I'm gonna go do some research on how that car traveled. Now, update. I gave y'all some update that her phone was located. Her phone records located her car 30 miles away away in Abbeville. How the car gonna be away in Abbeville? 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:30 p.m. January the 30th. That was the day after Alexis said she felt something was going to happen to her. And it did happen to her. Okay? If the car was 30 miles away in Abbeville, it was located in Abbeville at 8:30 p.m. It's getting dark. The highway cameras picked up her car that same night going to Augusta. On the 30th. On that same night, the car returned to South Carolina. Why didn't Alexis' car go pick up her kids? Why didn't Alexis' car go to her mama's house? The car returned to South Carolina going well. Going well. What exit did it get off? The camera saw everything now. What exit did they see the car get off? Oh, it returned the next Wednesday. So it went. The car stayed up in. Y'all know what? The car stayed in. The car stayed in Augusta. Hold up, y'all. Somebody trying to throw us off. Listen what I just said. It said Ware's phone recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. January the 30th. She met the daddy at 7:30. So it took her a whole hour and something to get to Abbeville, January the 30th, and the highway camera picked up her car that same night going to Augusta and returning to South Carolina the next Wednesday. So that means that she stayed in Augusta for 2 days. Alexis, something went on in Augusta, y'all. But why they acting like the car went down there and returned that quick? So when she went up in Augusta, Wednesday, Alexis stayed up there for 31st. 1, 2. Alexis stayed in Augusta, y'all. That's why the car had a lot of mud in it. On it. The car had a lot of mud on the car. It was in Augusta. Who did Alexis go pick up to go let them use that car? To make the car end up in front of her mama's house. Because didn't everybody say the car was in front of the mama house when she was missing? They said, she said, come pick up the car. They told her come pick up the car, y'all. Alexis said it too. Alexis said she told her to come pick up the car or her mama house, and she talked to her while she was on the ring. And she was dancing for her. That's when the car was down to her mama house, right? So how did the car get from the mama house? If it was Alexis at her mama house, and they not saying nothing, not the mama them, but somebody not saying something. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense, y'all. It's not making sense, but that's what they got here. They said that what Gray said. Whoever Gray. This is what Gray said happened. That's what it's saying right here. That Ware's phone records, her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15 p.m. January the 30th, where I have on my timeline on the 30th, she was at 7-Eleven. So that means if she was at 8:15, she already don't drop them kids off. Now she's driving. Now the car is 30 miles away in Abbeville. The car is 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15 on January 30th. And the highway camera picked it up, the car, that same night. On that same night, going to Augusta, Georgia. Who in the car with Alexis, okay? And returning to South Carolina. Why did she go pick her kids up? Why didn't she go down to her mama house? When was the car at the mama house? Because the car couldn't have been at the mama house. Because Alexa don't told everybody to come get her car. And it's no car. Why she tell them to go get the car if it's no car? Trying to make it make sense, y'all. I'm trying to make it make sense. Alexis didn't have a car there at the mama house. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what the FBI doing. These folks on the internet trying to get you to these folks be just trying to get y'all to pay for okay, here we go. Now, I'm about to use this map with this young lady right here. I'm about to use her map with her. Hold on, let me turn it around. Let's use the map because she trying to do what I'm doing.
As I'm zooming just in, I caught the triangle right here. Okay, this kind of made me strange because it looks like this has all been cut out or farmed. Maybe this is like a tree farm or something. I don't know because there are a lot of tree farms in this area. I found that out later. Um, but when I dropped my little guy, because remember, every image, like this is from January 29th, 2021. So it's like the newer sky image. But when I dropped this person in here, mm-hmm, this is more recent. Looks like 2022 maybe. And as I go down, I keep going down, and I'm going to keep going down. Okay, so, wait, let me go back. Saw it. About right here, you see that there's some form of a clearing. So if I pop back out real fast, it's, yeah, it's legit, like, in the area. So you see the clearing. It goes up in here, and this is all gone. And I
Now,
don't know
she
why.
this was a good video because it's showing us the map. Now, did somebody just decided to go up that road and drop their car off? Well, okay, how did they get in another car?
But it was weird that she wanted me to look at the triangle. So I did that. And that could also represent the fact that she was in a triangle mess. So, okay. So, let's get out of this for a second. Last night I came back and I started over at Anderson at the last place she was located, which was this 7-Eleven. And sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I dropped my little guy up in here, and I said, take me to where you went. Okay. I do not know exactly what direction. If it says it on the news, let me know.
That's that
But
7-Eleven.
whenever I came out, I looked this way, and she said, yes, follow the red car. And I was like, what? Is that you? I don't know. It could be, maybe, but this is 2012, so I'm going to say no.
That's not her car. Let me
Interesting.
stop it for a minute. That's not her car. She ain't had no dent on that car. That ain't that same model car.
Told me to follow the red car. So I took it as in go this way. And I started traveling. Okay, and I just kept traveling to find out where she wanted me to follow this line. But then I asked myself, what highway this is, and this is Highway 29, and it's headed northwest. So I kept going, and I literally followed it for a long, long time until I finally was like, okay, what am I doing? When I popped out, and I was like, I'm gonna do it this way, and because it makes it a little bit easier to control. On top of the fact that I could be told when going through it slowly that I need to turn or back up. Okay. So basically, I get about here, and this is when I heard turn. And I felt really sick. I got really nauseous all of a sudden, and I was like, "What is happening?" So I noticed this street here, and I was like, "Okay." So I dropped back in, and I noticed that there's a gateway type property Obviously, probably somebody's private property, not real sure. I didn't investigate it. But I feel like it was not this direction, even though I studied this direction for a long, long minute. So as I'm looking, I go down for a few to see if there's like any clearings, um, anything that could uh, make my attention, come to like, hey, why this area?
I mean, that
Nothing came
girl,
on this.
if you think about it, y'all, I know y'all want to hear, but I got to talk in between. This girl is driving this road, y'all, late at night at 8:30.
So I zoomed out and I went through here and I started to like look around and I realized this is just like a maybe private property dirt road national park something, I do not know, but it is gated. It's very gated. It's gated all the way down to here, um, and there's another path that goes back up in there. Okay, so I didn't really I didn't know what it was about this area. So I went up and down, up and down, up and down. Right here, I got a weird, what is this? Um, because if you look at it, it has like weird triangle type situation going on.
I'm going to skip it a little bit. Because I want her to get to Abbeville, y'all.
Family that's nearby. So maybe they can investigate this tree farm on, it says Shortcut Road, Anderson, South Carolina at this point, 100. So let me zoom back out real fast. I have no idea who these people are. They have nothing to do with this. But I am curious why there's a huge chunk of trees missing at this point, and why I heard tree when I stopped here. So let's go back to the north real fast. I want to show you all a couple more things before I call this one. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I traveled after I investigated a little bit more. I went ahead and traveled further up. I got the weird claw thing. And then I decided that I was just going to ride this rail. I was going to ride this road all the way as far as I go until I got any more information. So I did. I traveled out, I rode it, and I kept riding. And then I even like would stop for a second, back out to see where I was getting to, and I was getting closer to when you zoom all the way out, I was getting on the path of a stay away from things. Life, and she loved her family very dearly. She loved her friends.
Well, only thing thus far, with this map, I want to do my own map. But let me see some. This map took her in the woods. That where it took her to, in the woods. Let me see
Some of
some.
them now.
I want to, hold on, y'all.
So
I want to go to Google Map. That's what I want to go to. Let me go to Google Map right here. Google Map. Let me go to Google Map. I want to look up something. There you go. There you go. Google Map. Okay. Map. Okay. I am going to put in. I'm going to put. What they want us to put in here? What's the store located in Abbeville? Let's put down Abbeville. See what we got. Let's just try it. Let me see some. Hold up, yeah. I'm typing with one hand, y'all. Yeah. I got the phone in Abbeville. Let's put Abbeville, South Carolina. Oh, that give me Abbeville, South Carolina from. What state do they live in? Anderson. Let me put Anderson. 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 Anderson too. Let me see something, y'all. Now, how did I make it drive? 30 man. I don't even see. I see South. That go Abbeville right there. So, Alexis drove 38 miles. Let me see. Since they said, y'all, that she rode 30 miles. Yeah, that's about right, too. 30 miles. I got 38 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15. Then the camera caught her going in Augusta. Let's go from Abbeville to Augusta. Let's do this. Let's put Abbeville up here. And put Augusta in the back. At the bottom. Let's put Abbeville right here. I'm just testing something out, y'all. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's put Abbeville right here. And let's take this out and put Augusta, Georgia. Georgia, there you go. Let's see how they gonna be. That's an hour. That's right there. They go Abbeville right there. They go Abbeville. If her car was spotted in Abbeville. Wait a minute. If they saw Alexis' car in Abbeville at 8:15, that go McCormick right there. But they picked up from Abbeville, they picked up the car going to Augusta. Now, where is Augusta? She going past Carmen. Move thing. She did go right here, y'all. She done came through Carmen, going right, Carmen, Abbeville. She done came through McCormick, coming on around, going to Augusta. So when she came from Augusta, she went back the next Wednesday. She went back to South Carolina. Somebody decided to stop and let that car be right there. Somebody stopped. Look, y'all, they go Abbeville. They said she was right there at 8:15 on 30. They go Abbeville. If you drive the car, this the car driving. They go McCormick. They still driving. About an hour and drive. Keep going. They go Augusta. When you get in Augusta, you got to go somewhere. So they came back. They stayed there for 2 days. That's why all that mud was on that car. Because it's allegedly rained. That's what I heard. One source said. Now here she go. They go Augusta. Now she going back to South Carolina. They go McCormick. What made them stop right there? They go McCormick. All of this connected. These connected. Somebody in here got the note. She communicating in him. Augusta should have been one major place should have been searched. Because she stayed up there for 2 days. Well, I put it like this. The car stayed up there for 2 days. My question is, if this all connected right here, look at that. Y'all looking at it? They go Abbeville, 815, coming through, past McCormick, going to Augusta. So we got to get rid of this car now. We got to get rid of the car, man. Take that thing over there in the woods. Stop it right there in McCormick. How did that person get a ride from out of there? How did that person get a ride from out of there? Somebody got some questions, answers. This is crazy. It's an hour and 15 minutes. See, she drove from now. There go McCormick. The car passed McCormick. Then came in Augusta. Bam, it's in Augusta. So when it stayed up there a day or two, Alexis could have been in Augusta. They not checking in the right places. Y'all make sure y'all thumb me up. Y'all didn't even got to pay me or nothing like that. This common sense. So when they came back from, it said right here that it returned to South Carolina. Man, let's get rid of this car, man. Man, park it over there in the woods. There go McCormick. They left the car right there. How did they get out of there? How did they get out the woods? There you go. How they get out the woods, y'all? Everything is cycling in the same area. But the question is, when Alexis called on the 30th, telling the best friend she can have the car, it wasn't no car then. It must not been a car. So you tell me that no car, no ticket? No car, no tickets? No car, no cash out ticket. No cash out tickets. I'm going to tell you about them tickets. Lottery ticket. You can win, you can lose. You can lose, you can win. You can win, you can win, you can lose. That's why she kept playing it like that. So I ain't even paying that no attention. I'm talking about this right here. That girl, she had got in touch with her boss man too, y'all, at work. She got in touch with her boss man at work. Everybody know where Augusta at. One of the baby daddy said he ain't out in Augusta. And I guess that's where she worked, allegedly. So if she got hold of her boss man, maybe she was leaving here, coming through him, going to make some money. What happened that night at that club to where Alexis' car went missing? But it came back home. It came back through South Carolina. But it stopped here. It didn't go home. It didn't go to her house. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's try y'all going from Augusta. Let's come back. We're coming from Augusta. Let's go from Augusta now. Augusta, Georgia. Let's go back to where she went back to got the kids. What city that? Anderson. Oops, I'm sorry. I ain't never typed one on one hand and I can't hardly see either. I'm moving out. Okay, let's go from Augusta to Anderson. Okay, let's see what we got. What? Augusta, Georgia. Wait a minute. What is it? Hold on, y'all. Move this stuff out the way. Let me get rid of this. Hold on for a minute. Got to take that school out of there. This got to come out. Anderson County. Is it Anderson County? Let's go to Anderson, South Carolina. And it's trying to let y'all see. Anderson. There you go. Let's see where the GPS take us now. Look, y'all. All this on a straight road. She come. Look here. Look at what we found. They go Augusta. She driving. She driving. She driving. She don't pass Carmet. She going home past Abbeville to get to Anderson. How did the car get right here? Y'all see what I mean? This Augusta. If she was in Abbeville, they said she was in Abbeville when we just did that. It was an hour and something to Augusta. How did that car get right there back? And what make it stop in McCormick? That's Highway 28. You see? And this Highway 29. So on the way back from Augusta, is this Augusta? Anderson right here. Abbeville in the middle. She didn't stop on Abbeville when that car came back from Augusta. That car, they said that it returned to South Carolina the next Wednesday. They said the phone record recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15 on the 30th, on the day before Alexis said that she felt like she wasn't gonna make it. Highway camper picked her car that same night going to Augusta. Here she go. Augusta. About 2 days, it returned to South Carolina. This is where she lived. Why did the car stop here? That's crazy, y'all. Everything happened in this little area right in here. It's just one strip, y'all. It's just one strip. I'm thinking something happened there. I think something happened right there. That gave me a question. You know who else told them they should have checked Augusta? The mama. It was raining in Augusta, y'all. Mud was in Augusta. Remember they found the car right here in McCormick, right there? They found the car in McCormick all muddy. Because it was raining here. It wasn't all that rain and wet in there. Did they search the water right there? Why didn't they search the water? Alexis could have been here the whole time. Alexis might not been in her car when she got there. Where's the apartment located? We need to find them apartments, y'all. I got to do some research. I got to find the apartment. Because now we just on one strip. We on one strip. Everything happened in here. Everything happened on this road. Everything happened on that road right there. I believe someone let somebody else use that car because Alexis said that she was talking to Alexis on the ring. And Alexis acted like nothing was wrong with her. Alexis told her to go pick up a car. What if Alexis told her to go pick up the car? She probably said, y'all go on and keep the car, go on and kick around like that before them folk come and get it. You know what I mean? If she ain't paid her car note and she ain't have no money and her mama paid for everything, shoot, she trying to hold on to that car. But how Alexis' car down to her mama house during that time if she dropped the car off here? How did it get there? She left here, the 7-Eleven going to there, then there to here. She skipped McCormick. That's crazy, y'all. Y'all, I did my best. I did my best. We got to finish research. We got to find the apartments. Tomorrow night around this same time, around about 1 o'clock, we're going to find this apartment. I'm going to do some research and find out where the apartment's at from here. This area don't been used before. I wonder what happens if I pull it up, if I hit my comment. Let's see. Let's go to the gas. Let's see. Look, y'all, another smart thing we can do. From here, he put $35 worth of gas in her car. She drove him to here, past McCormick, still driving, an hour, keep going. Come on, I gotta get to Augusta. Let me go right into the gas. Regular foot down. If Alexis ain't got no money, if Alexis allegedly didn't have no money, how can I go back? How can I go back? Let me go back up here. Let's go back up. Let's go back. Let's go back. If he gave her just $35, y'all already know gas $4 and something cent. Come on now. Come on. If he gave her money to go all the way here, cause that's the same night. That's where they. Wait a minute. The car got from here to here. That's a little gas right there. Then you got to go from here to Augusta. From here to Augusta. She need gas, some more gas in that car. Was she in her car? Was Alexis in her car? They said she was. Now she got a car that look like TJ's. Did they get the cars mixed up? TJ, I'm trying to bail you out of this. Your car and her car look alike. Okay, so she went from here to here with $35 gas in her car. It's not gonna last her, y'all, all night long going from here to here. And then got turned around on the $4 and some you get that right there in Augusta. And then turn around in a day or two. Something happened in Augusta. I think something happened in Augusta, y'all. Cause she stayed up there a day or two. That's what it said. She stayed up there a day or two, y'all. They said 30 miles. Her phone records picked up. Her phone record recorded her location 30 miles away in Abbeville at 8:15. That's what it said. Then it said the highway camera picked it up, her car, that same night, going to Augusta. So the car went to Augusta and returning to South Carolina on the 31st. That's weird. And they decided on their way back. Something happened to him. Allegedly. Something happened in Augusta. I don't know why. Allegedly, I think something happened to Alexis in Augusta. Why is that car in Augusta? And then they turned around and went back home. It didn't make it home. It stopped in McCormick. Look out that way thing. They go McCormick right there. McCormick right there. They go McCormick right there, y'all. That's where they found her car at. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Y'all remember that? Look at that. That was the car was found out there. What made them not look out there in that water? If they ain't looking at water, they knew Alexis wasn't in that water. Now, if this was deer hunting area and it was dark coming back from Augusta, but she stayed up there. She stayed up there one night. She didn't go up there and turn around, going to Augusta and returning to South Carolina the next day. Was it dark on her way back? But they go to Lake, y'all. Where she was. This the area where she was. That's where they go deer hunting. Y'all, we got a lot to consider him. We got a lot. Look at that. This is crazy. I think something happened to Alexis in Augusta. I really do. I really do. I think something allegedly happened to Alexis in Augusta. And they brought that car. They don't got nervous and scared. They don't hit that car right now. They don't hit that car. That's some crazy stuff. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. We did do some digging and we did do some awareness. Y'all don't, I don't need no payment or nothing. I just ask y'all to thumb me up and join this channel. And y'all, look, we just found something out. We done been to Abbeville tonight. Where Alexis was. Move out the way, thing. And we don't roll with Alexis move, son. We don't roll with Alexis. She don't went past him. McCormick. Dang. Why didn't nobody check Augusta? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all watching and keeping me woke tonight, okay? I love y'all. I'm out.